Hello! Welcome to the stream. So, first order of business, we check farming contests. Upcoming, we have Cactus Netherwort Sugarcane, and a wheat contest in an hour and a half. Carrot Potato Pumpkin, and another wheat contest. So these two wheat contests could finish off my time, but I think I'm going to do a short stream tonight. The goal is going to be getting my combat up to 20 if possible. However, that's going to involve finding people to help out. And good luck with that. Alright. Let's check my friends list. All people who feel like they are busy and they're busy people doing busy things. Thrice, thrice, bingo, tier 3, tier 3, and, oh, this one hasn't even been upgraded at all. That's unfortunate. So if we're taking a look at the wheat tier 11 minion, it requires 32 and then 64 hay bales after that. We're going to take advantage of pelts right now. We need 75 of them in order to get the minion. Each tier 12 minion requires 75 pelts. And you can see here a stack of hay bales, 75 pelts, and a tier 11 minion. So we're just going to do this and repeat this until I get the pelts that I need. If I get a bad one, I'll hop over to mines to check the events. But Glowing Mushroom Cave is typically a good spot to go to. It's like Desert Mountain, where if it doesn't suffocate, I'll just leave the lobby. Or a Mushroom Gorge, if I can't find it right away. So that's undetected. It's worth trying to find just because of the amount of pelts that it's worth. And it can suffocate. I am more than happy with that outcome, honestly. Glowing Cave, let's go. Sheep. just post this to the various places. It's stream time. Well, it doesn't seem like it's instantly suffocated in the Mushroom Gorge, so let's try to look around for it. This is typically where I find a lot of animals getting stuck. Next up is this cave area, usually has a lot of them, yeah. And that's about a third of the way done. Okay, Oasis is probably another terrible one. Because there's already a ton of animals, and these ones, they like to spawn in the trees. That's a named player. Will not help you find rabbits or sheep in the oasis. Yes. But hear me out. Alright, we're going to a mines lobby. Goblin raid. Give me my participation credits. We're going for a total of net 25. I don't think we're getting the kills required for this. In other news, bestiary. Dwarven Mines bestiary. Probably could go kill some treasure hoarders right now and get my bestiary up. If I get that next level, that's just free combat XP. And it's good to do in the downtime of the events. Is the scaling for these 5 per tier? That would make them significantly less interesting. That's 4 per tier. I was just here for the mithril powder. Alright. Back to Trapper. Desert Mountain. Alright, we should have a solver. Right, I mean, I know where the location is. I'm not blind. Okay, cool. Let's go. $28,000 pelts per hour. New insane money-making method. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to complain about randomly dying. That's acceptable. Okay, I mean, can we keep this streak up and going? Like, I don't need the pelts to account for any, like, I killed this and I got the pelt community goal or something silly like that. Just keep making them spawn in the walls, I guess, Hypixel. Fun content. The jump boost does help significantly with traversing this area. But which is more helpful, the jump boost or the grappling hook? I would say the grappling hook allows me to navigate wider distances, but I have to be a little bit more... like I have to premeditate my jumps in a way. Hello. Okay, so it does show me where things are with relative ease. Glowing mushroom, endangered animal, let's go. Regular Minecraft, we're gonna add endangered species to the game, but we're not gonna give them drops because we don't want to encourage players to kill them. Hypixel Skyblock, go kill this endangered animal for its pelts. It gives lots of pelts. Great work, team. Alright, where is it at? Stop it. Thank you. How much blindness? Doesn't really tell me. Could be worse. The nausea pig is pretty terrible for the stream. Saw a sheep. I did too. Overgrown cave? Finally, the other one. 5 more pelts to go. And of course you're gonna give me the one that gives me like... There will be 1 more pelt remaining. And then let me guess, like an elusive from my last animal? Sure does love giving me sheeps. Well, if this one suffocates, I'm not going to complain too much. Yeah. Expected. Disappointed, but not surprised. So if I get a 2x powder, Fetcher and Puzzler are still on cooldown, but my daily powder is not. I'm at about 5,500. In fact, I don't need to have the powder done today, but I feel like I could get it done. Contests I could also get done. I should try the cactus, at least for fun. Because then I'd be able to finish wheat. And then let's take a look into what bestiary grinding would look like. 20,000 and 30,000 honestly is not a huge amount towards our overall goal. I might be in need of human assistance. Bah. I need to clone myself. I need to have someone who's as good as I am at the game that is also willing to, like, carry on bingo. So the hardstone, that's just going to be from minions. I've got about 30,000 collection. It's about 30,000 collection a day. If you work out the math, I'll be collecting daily until the end of bingo. Or multiple times a day at this point, until the end of bingo. And that's not terrible. But it's also not... It's not good stream content. So I'll probably complete everything except for the hardstone task on stream. And then I'll, like, record myself a local recording of getting the hardstone task if I need to make a clips. Hypixel Skyblock bingo clips. Wahoo! Alright, well. Leverage Trapper to get down to the mushroom cows easier. We're just popping a few more. Ow. And now we're going to go kill Deep Caverns mobs. I have no purpose for doing this, except that it is okay for combat XP, I guess. Septogram a wolf, increase our streaks. It's already base 20 per mob. I thought that these were a little bit more friendly for the early game. But even Endermen, I think, are more friendly than this. least get the first 60 kills. So it's the second. In 11 minutes, the farming contest will start, and it will be for cactus. We'll see how competitive cactus truly is, and hope that I can get a bronze from it, because the options are cactus, netherwort, sugarcane. None of those are a good idea. And then wheat. We'll work on that for the minion. I'm pretty sure if I go for tier 4 lapis zombie, that'll increase to 40 kills per tier at some point. That's the point where I'll say it's no longer worth grinding them. Because they don't really give that much combat XP. Now redstone pigmen, I believe, are decent for combat XP, last I checked. So is it now or later? It's now. Okay. Downward we go. Redstone pigmen are also convenient because they take the fight to you. I think the appeal of redstone pigmen is that because of their swarm on your location ability, that makes them better for combat XP. Otherwise, it's kind of meh. Maybe I'll revisit here later if I want to, but it's nothing worth going above tier 3 for me right now. For balancing the diamond armor mobs down below, they should be giving a lot more than this. It's about 45 combat XP per. I can understand why tiny slimes give less. They're not really that threatening, but a big slime. Which was that? Stop dying to skeletons. 44. And medium slime. So it goes like 20, 30, 40? I'm not going to judge that other person for how they spend their time. I'm killing emerald slimes for absolutely no reason right now. I have no room to judge others for how they spend their time. Slimy room. Okay, that's emerald collection done. Or the slime collection done. This one could take a while. And they are equal to redstone pigment. I feel like they should be worth a little more compared. Max the champion. I love taking fire tech before I even hit the ground. So many lapis people going for these, I guess. I don't really understand it. Painful bestiary. But it's still one of the better ones to go for. What if I go down to the level below? Is there going to be less competition for resources here? Alright, down we go. I don't know why you wouldn't mine in this tunnel just to begin with. All I see is miner zombie. Miner zombie. Skeleton, I guess. Let's go. Did I already hit Skeleton 2? I didn't even hit Skeleton 2 yet. What the heck, dude? I guess I'll go for Zombie 4 and Skeleton 3. These people, they just keep taking all the mobs. What has inspired you to start killing the minor zombies and skeletons? You have glaciite armor, you don't need this! It's not even better! Bingo Sharecore, of course. As you do. Okay, fighting something that's killing you I can understand. Okay, I'm done. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Woohoo! Warp gold mines. Deep desert. That's the one that I'm looking for. Because the goal is cactus. Why cactus? Because whenever I look at contests, nobody's doing cactus. So it's literally a psyop if suddenly cactus is like above 2,000 right now. It never goes higher than that. Getting to that point is still annoying as heck, but I can make do with that. I can make it work. Warp Trapper Cactus, that's what the chatter said yesterday. That can be arranged. It's quite nice. I'm starting to realize that maybe there's less cactus in this area here than there usually is. Yeah. Praise be to the trapper cactus, otherwise I'd be having not a fun time at the moment. I'm still not having a fun time. Even with trapper cactus, this is brutal. The good news is that it's keeping to the expected pattern. Plenty of cactus over here. Let's go. 160. And it should be on the boards. So this is typically around cactus contest bronze averages. On the off chance that maybe bingo players cause that to raise up a little bit. I'll get, let's say 2,500 should be secure bronze, and then I'll keep an eye on it. I mean, if this is the rates that I'm gonna get, before this, I don't think I've really leveraged cactus to get contest scores. Is that a thing that other people had been doing for quite a while? Because I feel like the cactus areas, they're very contested and it's not fun. There's a bunch of little ants down there scurrying around getting easy cactus bronze. It also doesn't help that cactus doesn't seem to have whatever the mining region fix is. It feels like some of the cactus just isn't respawning like other cactuses do. That is a possible silver coming my way, but I do not want to have to fight up to silver medal status. No thanks. if silver metal status is just freely coming to me, I will definitely be interested in that. Hey look, there's someone coming up here to get and scrounge any cactus that they possibly... 3-letter name! I shouldn't be in any rush to gather this silver metal, honestly. I should just be trying to survive in bronze bracket. And I think that's what I'm gonna have to settle for, because whatever cactus once existed is no longer respawning properly. Empty. Mostly empty. Wait a minute. What the heck is going on down here? Silver metal, it might be possible. I kind of want to do it. And then I can justify today as a farming day. Because I don't think I'm going to get combat done. But if I can call today a farming day, then I've accomplished something. Leeches, the scavengers, they're everywhere. Maybe cactus would have respawned up here. No. Trapper throws you straight into some cactus. Quite violently, I might add. Like you just get a bunch of thorns in you. Having to fight people for cactus is freaking hilarious. Oh. Actual locations where cactus still exists? These guys almost done with bingo. And would you phrase it like, I only have the hardest 4 left? Sure. Yeah. Same. progress. I would not have considered silver to be possible, but the bingo ravaging of the cactus seems to have done it. There is now nobody left who is willing to farm cactus because we have killed all other cactus in the desert. I see that cactus for like from a distance and I'm like, I'll try to get that. No. I had hope that I would be able to get this cactus milestone, but this is like an Irish potato famine, but with cactus. So it's terrible. It's left me devastated. I mean, if I had gotten there within the first 2 minutes of the contest, I would have had a bigger buffer instead of having to farm like itty bitty 2 high tall cactuses. There's a 3 block tall cactus and a 2 block tall. Worth it. I fear that my cactus location has been uncovered, and I will struggle to crest into the top cactus brackets because every cactus that I see gets fucking taken before I can take it. That's not even a bingo player fighting for cactus. What the heck, dude? I'm not even fighting people that are on my level. I'm like fighting a weight class above me. How am I supposed to even compete? And unless the cactus bracket goes down, like I thought it would continue going down, justifying the time spent. But now, it seems to have stagnated. And I'm expected to get somehow 1 but quintillion jillion cactus when none of it is respawning. What's a cactus? Alright. If I look over there, no cactus. On the ground, there's some cactus. 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 No cactus. Oh! Trying my best to leverage what I have been given into a silver medal. Please have mercy. Please lower the brackets. There's no cactus really over there. There's a couple of cactus. There's some cactus up here. It's not really much. I could hope that cactus is kept respawning. Yes. Some cactus. But it's not enough. The cactus bracket, it keeps climbing. It's out of reach. Ever so slightly. Damn it. Fucking cactus, I hate it. I hated it back when the cactus contest first released. I thought, man, cactus is gonna be nearly impossible to obtain a gold bracket medal in. And I panicked, and I wanted to get cactus as fast as possible. Jacob has no mercy. Jacob speaks only in statistics. You're not good enough for Jacob's contest. You're either in or you're out, and unfortunately, every other bingo player decided that I was in fact out. Although, their struggles, they did lead me to this point. I would not have been able to do anywhere close to silver like I just did without their assistance. So I want to find a raffle lobby that is still kind of active. I would like that. Please. I think the farming contest has forced me to miss the raffle. That sucks. It's just a compendium of terrible luck, I guess. Raffle is rolling. Raffle is rolling. Is that the same lobby? And then it'll be like, you already claimed your stats in this lobby because you joined while it was rolling at the very end in a different lobby. Great work, team. That is the 4th time that I've gotten into the same lobby, though. Yeah, I think that this is stupid. I've gone through the mental torture of a farming contest that was not winnable. And now I'm getting the same... The 5th time I've been in this Dwarven Mines lobby. Please give me one that has a raffle actively going, or is close to whatever the next event is. Can you give me something other than what you're giving me right now, is all that I'm asking for. Okay, I'll accept this lobby, whatever it might be. I can't mine Mithril, because doing that would give me the daily powder for the day. I can't... I guess I could kill things for the bestiary. My options are Star Sentries or Goblins, I guess. once I hit that, I'll get 20,000 more XP, which is free XP. I should have just done the mushroom contest. Just waited for whenever the next mushroom is, and then farmed wheat on my own time. Or just committed to waiting and farming wheat contests. Going out of my way to try to get silver in a cactus contest was kind of dumb. Like Icarus, I flew way too close to the sun. And I came tumbling down. Lofty aspirations. 2x powder event. Woohoo! Sadly, it's going to just... Or actually, no, I could just barely get the Fetcher quest overlapped with it if I lobby swapped for Fetcher. So first off, Goblin Egg. Does it give me Golden Goblin? Absolutely not. That would be too generous. Mine any mithril, anywhere. Woohoo! Gives me 1,000 mithril for today. And now... I guess I'll dump that into mining speed. I only need 4,500, and if I can get that, I'll need 2,500. The number keeps going down. Commissions, they don't really give too much in terms of giving actual powder. And then that's an option, like mining the blue mithril, but at only 6 per, that it feels very tedious. Alright, so I need to remind myself, in exactly 19 minutes, I need to make my way back to the Dwarven Mines. So my combat carry is not happening today. If I farm wheat, I can get this and this done, which would leave me combat and powder, and hardstone, of course. So, island. How much more time? 17 hours on the fuel. Obviously that needs to stay. I could also keep grinding for additional minion slots, but that seems excessive. As long as I'm collecting through the duration of bingo, I'll be reaching the collection that I need. There's no need to invest in getting like 25 more unique minions craft. That just seems excessive at this point. So that's definitely going in my transfer. Alright, time to do this really annoying thing that's... we gotta check. Librarian. Nope. Jacob. I'll keep my hay bales, thanks. And these 3 can stay because they prevent themselves from showing up another time. And now I have to kill pests. So many of them. Get over here. It's not even fun. And now I gotta like wander over here, and there's another one. Oh, there's an earthworm pest? My favorite. Can't wait for it to teleport. Did it again? How is that fair? I don't want to find the worm. And I've broken my own ground. This sucks. Again? Let's go find more paths. I can't wait for... No, you're joking. Okay, well, at least it wasn't 3 of them. That's still... You're garbage! Terrible. Terrible game. Why I have to collect 3 pests every time I log in to my garden. No, not 3. 3 would be a reasonable number. 8 pests. Why I have to collect 8 pests every single time I log into my garden is a mystery that I have not solved yet, man. I don't get it. It hurts. My soul. Every fiber of my being. Alright, we can put away a couple of tools that I don't really need at the moment. What's the objective here? I need 32, and then another 64. So if I crack this open, swap out the hardstone temporarily. I don't know, if I get like a stack. No, I'll pull out the calculator even. I'll do some math. So, there's 9 in a hay bale, and 144 hay bales makes an enchanted hay bale thing. Yep. So that's basically 1,300 is the amount of wheat that goes into one of those. I know that I'm going to need to get around 20,000. So that'll be about 15. So I'll save myself like 32. So if I get like a stack of enchanted hay bales right now, that'll be the goal. And then I can get the last 32 later on during the contest. Someone on Bingo Burr said that they had like a secret strategy to getting hardstone. I don't know what it is. Mining 130k hardstone manually is terrible for your health and well-being. I would not recommend it. And just throwing down minions for that task is... it's slow. I should have like 60... I'd be like halfway done with it tomorrow. But it's not guaranteed. Meow. Cat goes meow in the background. Cat goes meow. I don't think the chat is really live chatting right now. That's a little silly. What if I wanted to look at my chat? There we go. Yeah, nobody's really chatted. I did say I'd be starting the stream around now, so we should be getting some viewers. But I don't expect to be streaming for too much longer. I just wanted to put out an early stream. I have other things that I want to be doing tonight, and I'm also really tired. Hey, this is actually acceptable. Especially if you give me 2 whole hay bales. Great work. Now, if only 8 of those could have spawned overnight, maybe I would have not been as frustrated. About halfway done. Oh, I should also e-table right now. Like, now. Yes. And that would have been blow and blow. Cool. I don't know if I did that while I still had... Oh, I did have the boost song. That's nice. I'm about to hit farming 20. Combat 20? No, farming 20 to get the minion. So, the initial plan was to have a Slayer grind today. The Enderman tactic that I mentioned was I need someone to carry me T3s and kill T4 mini-bosses. That's a little tricky to set up though, because it depends on like what other people's availabilities are. And we tried with a dude yesterday, and it just needs to be someone who's like present in mind and has the things, the stats for it. And I think a lot of the people who would be there to help me out are either very busy, like they have their own stuff, and they would scoff at the idea of carrying me on bingo, essentially. Or maybe they're not really geared up enough to do void gloons at the level that it would be needed. I believe, like, there's a place where I can go that I would live, but I'm still going to die third phase of the boss. I'm pretty sure that it has, like, the Yanglyph head phase. So, I could have a do repeat at some point later on. It also doesn't help that I'm doing an early stream compared to when I usually stream. Any of the people who I would consider regulars who might not really show up, and I'm not really at the point where I can just choose to stream whenever. I may have gotten one subscriber that's new, but I don't have a large following that's going to carry across different time zones and schedules with me. Librarian, let's see if I got a dedication book on bingo. Turbo Cane. Womp womp. Better luck next time. And then the moment the time on my end turns to on the hour, that's when Fetcher resets, and I need to get down there as soon as I possibly can. And then I'll benefit off of the 2x cutter. And then maybe I can stick in the lobby for a little bit longer and try to benefit off of whatever the next active event is. As long as it's not Mithril Gourmand. Enchanted hay bale should be possible. Whoa, look at that wheat collection level up. Oh, replace that. Oh, the pests. Those also count for their own bestiaries, right? I guess they serve some purpose. And that would be giving me a lot of bestiary milestones that I would not be getting otherwise. All of the spiders will give me decent bestiary level ups as well. That's a good place to check. also Skyblock Day. It's just at 6 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. Skyblock is when Fetcher resets. Alright, we try to find, this lobby has 2x powder in it for a little while longer. And then we talk to Fetcher at reset, which is... one... Okay, but... Hi. It's 20 mithril. I got you. I got this. 1, 2, 3. Take my stuff. Let's go. And then this is a pretty good lobby. I'll get someone to hold it for me. I'll try to participate in whatever the active event is, unless it's Mithril Gourmand. I'll even take the 500 I'll get for a goblin raid at this point. Yeah. No carries tonight. Womp womp. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I could try hosting a later stream. That could work in my favor. Fours is gonna hold this lobby. And then I go back to Garden. Let's go. Just like one more row of wheat to farm on the side here, yeah. So when's the next farming contest? 12 minutes. I should probably give the wheat here a break. Does it respawn in the time that I farm it? Mostly. But I also pause occasionally to do stuff. So I'll try leaving it be, see how that goes. What do I do? Just AFK here, I guess? I could do spider stuff, I could do... I got like 12 minutes. I want to hold the lobby so that the crops respawn a little more. And then while I'm doing that, let's figure out which bestiaries I want to tackle. So... can't do Kudra, Jiri, Mythological. Fishing I could try, but a lot of these early fishing ones have a very high kill count, and that makes them unappealing to do. And most of the other fishing is not going to be accessible. Catacombs I could rush into. It's actually insanely good for bestiary if I just activate my mage skill. Especially if I like cycle entrance runs. That'll get me quite a few kills. I can keep that in my back pocket if I need to. Park dogs? I forget how painful they are to do. I think they're 20s as well, but I might as well do them. Crystal Hollows mobs. I have the gear to kill a lot of these things now. I don't want to do fists unless someone else is killing or spawning them in. Fists I might want to try to leech off of somebody, we'll see. Worm is probably not worth it. Yogg is probably going to kill me more than I'll kill it. But stuff like the Grunt and the Iron Golem thingies, that's possible. Dwarven Mines, Goblin Raiders if I get a Goblin Raid. I could hunt down some Star Sentries, but they're a little hard to kill. These I've essentially maxed. I don't really want to do any more of them. Crimson Isle's not going to be accessible for me. Enderman kind of comes with the territory, but I could be doing Obsidian Defenders and Watchers. I could also do more Zealots. Spider's Den I'm already going to head to. Farming Islands. Most of these aren't worth it. Pigs, rabbits, and sheeps I can cycle a couple more times to get level ups. Am I going to want to go all the way over to 20, or do I just want... It depends on how much combat XP I need. Well, might as well go do something. Let's go kill Zealots right now while I have the XP for it. Look at that, another XP there. Potions. Something besides spam the same weapon 100 times everywhere? Is there any semblance of diversification in your build? No? Okay. Progress, but also towards 18 out of 20. Summoning Eye, woohoo. Alright. The end. 25, and both of those are at 5 still. to set aside potential profits or something for what? Invisible. I can't attack you. I can't attack you! The frick, bro. Thank you. Watcher is important. So 30, 30, 25. It's a little less worth it now. We'll go for one more set on each of them, but past that, probably not. These guys are, they're helpful because they give decent combat XP. And they're helping me by getting my bestiary up. The moment that I meander back into the barn and expect to get tons of combat XP, I'm going to be severely disappointed, but killing a Watcher or like a Obsidian Defender, it's decent XP. Helps me towards my goal. Not as much as just straight getting the carries the normal way would have, but to each their own. Okay, that's a Zealot's collection done. Obsidian Defender collection done. And water collection done. Wow. Oh, the wheat contest has started. Time to go do that. his goblin raid. But I missed it. Oopsie. Alright, so the goal is... The goal is to get wheat collection. If I get one more bronze, I've got the mathematical hoe secured for sure. And wheat bronze should be obtainable. Guess I'll see that one later. No reason to do anything except for farm. Farm this stuff. Keep farming. Farm for all eternity. Farm. More farm. Yippee. I don't feel like I'm closing the gap, and that's concerning. But I also don't have the Godpot speed effect that I normally would. So I'm slow as fuck. Wait, is that... Can I not make it work with this? Do I have to actually have a god potion on to get bronze this late into the event? Really? I mean, I see my percentile climbing up, but the distance that I am away is... It feels like a pretty static number there on the sidebar. It's just a little less than 3,000 continually, forever and always. Maybe as more people join, the number goes down. We've been down by 100. That's progress. Down by 200, okay, okay. Down below 1900 and then back up to 23. Okay. Well, I'm close to getting within the 60th percentile. At least that's how it looks. And then once I do that, I'm done. So I'll get both of the farming goals done today. And then tomorrow powder could be easy with Fetcher and or Puzzler. Having a bingo pet on will help with my speed as well. less than 1,000. Also, the reason I have to play catch up is because I started late. If I was actually participating for the full contest, I might actually be ahead even by a little bit here. Yeah, I'll set my sights on finishing all of the farming, and then I can probably close off the stream there, unless I want a bestiary farm. Pretty much at the center of the plot now, so... Oh, there's the pest. It's one of the jumping ones, my favorite. Okay, get back here. Such cool content. Yay. Be 32 after I get the stack that I need, just to like finish off all the wheat. So it will be a process, it will be an adventure, but at the end of it all, I'll make it work. Imagine playing the carnival on your bingo profile. That'd be silly. I'm just thinking about how if I claim the contest rewards, I'll get some carnival tickets, and how pointless those are. The co-op still down, so you can't even transfer them over to your main profile. So they're locked in whatever origin point they come from, which in this case will be the bingo profile. And if there's not a carnival, they just disappear, which is good game balance, but also kinda sad. Like, oh look, I got this cool thing. Oh, I can't transfer it. Oh man. You're likely not getting carnival tickets in any huge quantities though, because you're not really winning Jacob contests. You might be getting like 1 ticket per contest. That's if you're being generous there. Good news is I'm almost at a stack. Get the wheat minion out as well. 45th percentile is pretty strong, but I've got no reason to stop going because I need the minion to be maxed. Of course, it would give me another jumper. Hey, at least I get the bestiary for it. That's something I can look on the bright side about. Almost. Just a little more and then we get 64. Please, there we go. Now, our tier 11 wheat minion. We just need to have 32 more and then we're done. We're so close. I might as well do the end of this week contest and just keep farming, I guess. Have that be tonight's goal. Let's see. I got a chat message. Hello! We're just going to dump into as much wheat farming as we can, and then maybe fuel up the minions one more time, I'm not sure. It'd be crazy if I did a stream where I just committed to hardstone mining. That would be to my own detriment there. We're gonna stream the bingo until it's over, kind of thing. Or I could just do the normal human response, which is to let the minions do it for me. So do I choose suffering or less suffering, but still suffering? I'm all for minimizing the amount of suffering that I have to go through. That seems like the smartest option. We'll have so many boxes of seeds to transfer over, it'll fuel like half of a composter. So much wheat is being farmed on this day. And normally I would NPC sell the wheat. I guess that's a good question. Do I sell the enchanted seeds for the potential duplicating money at Stonka Stonk's auction? Or do I just transfer and put into composter and reap the rewards that way? It's a good question. A good predicament that I have found myself in. I'll have to see what my bank account and this bingo profile looks like after I I've completed all of the other goals. It might be worth it to just get that last few bits of coins that I would need. I've secured at least 2 mil, but getting 4 mil might be questionable. Especially, like, I'll be dumping coins into the Enderman grind as well as, like, the Void Glim grind. So that's a potential coin sink, where even the money that I have for right now could be lost in some ways. If I had to do combat entirely by myself, I'd be trying to stack as many possible bestiary level ups as I can, and then I'd just grind Enderman and I'd bite the bullet there. But, presuming that I can get my friends on to help, it's worth it. It's worth trying to get combat leveled up a little more. Oh, librarian. Let's go. I've got no reason to specifically stay in the contest. Let's see what the librarian's bringing for us today. Is it a dedication book? Nope. Bye-bye. I would go out of my way if there was even like a delicate or one of the other books that's worth like 1,000,000 coins. I'd go out of my way to set up a farm and get that going on bingo. So it might be about 20 minutes tops more before I can finish. But I've already pre-grinded out the pelts and everything else I would need to get the tier 12 minion. And in 30 seconds I've gotten the wheat hoe done. Or the mathematical hoe, which I'm not going to be turning into any hoe in particular. Let's go. Personal best. Nice. Could be nice to get a wheat, like a fly pest for the wheat. Any chance I could get one of those, maybe? Maybe Hypixel? Treat me generous? I could also leave this up overnight and see if I get any fly pests rather than farming manually. That's another example of it might be smart to do that. That might be the lazy person strategy there. But unfortunately, I've decided to commit myself to insanity. The suggestion I got yesterday of the T12 mushroom minion, it just keeps ringing in my head like, that's a smart idea. You should have done that. Especially overlapping it with contests as well, that'd be helpful. But here I am. I'm close enough to finishing to just wrap the last little bit up here that I need to. Let's go talk to Jacob and claim everything. Claim all. throw all of this stuff in there. Take up Jacob tickets. Anita's metal trades. Wait, what? What? I'm one short? Or have you not given me my week contest yet? He didn't give me the... Okay. Whatever you say. That was a odd thing to not have, I guess. There's also 50 Jacob tickets there, which total quite a large amount. I'm also starting to think that I'll transfer the minion over, but I don't necessarily want to transfer... I don't necessarily want to transfer the other stuff over. Jacob, you can stay. I'm not giving you your reward. So now I am down to 4 bingo tasks. This one is easy. I just need to do events as they come up. The lobby that I'm holding on 4s right now has about 8 minutes of time left, so that's at 45 that I should be aware. There should be an active event. If that active event is raffle, it brings me significantly closer. If that active event is anything else, womp womp. And if I win the raffle, then I'm just done with the Mithril Powder Collector goal. I could also have... There's the Crystal Hollows chests. I could manually go in there. I'd rather not, but it's an option that exists out there for me. I might intercept some chests if I go beastier grinding there, so there's an excuse for there to be some overlap, but I'll probably be leaving beastier grinding tomorrow. Librarian already? Dedication book? Money? I believe that's worth less than a coin. It's so not worth it as a book trade that I throw it on the ground if I ever get that visitor and I claim it on my main. Fly pest? Mosquito pest. Fake fly. That's annoying. Also, I believe that's the first time we've seen the concept of blood in Hypixel Skyblock, is whatever the texture on the back of the mosquito is. It's got like a blood sac, I believe. Unless mosquitoes can just be naturally red. 16 more wheat. 16 more hay bales. Get music when I'm sleepy like this. Just put on music in the background. One of my inspirations for streaming was Red Lake, and they used to put on music in the background when they were bingo streaming. They also did a lot more on bingo than I did. They set their sights a lot higher than what I typically do. They went for like top ranks in each of the community goals. And my take on that is I honestly could care less. I'm here to get the bingo card. That's the item that I'm looking for. The bingo points. No thanks. I'm not going for bingo points leaderboard. It might average out over time where I might be holding a leaderboard position because I would be like continuing to keep at it long into the future, but no, please don't make me do other things. I would not appreciate that. More hay bales. Or, well, not that. 11 more hay bales. Now it's 10 more. Making our way to the end of whatever this is. Feels nice to be done with the farming contests, though. I no longer need to stress. Alright, so we're at 45 right now. There's about a minute left on the Gone with the Wind, and the event should start shortly afterwards. Fly? Rat. Womp womp. More hay bales. I think Hypixel Skyblock is one of the few games that can get away with having whatever boring content loop this is on a Minecraft server. Most other places would innovate past whatever point this is. But Hypixel Skyblock, no, we're just gonna farm crops in the garden, and occasionally you'll be interrupted by a pest. Wow! I played like a prison server, and if they had you farm, you'd be farming like maybe the equivalent of 3 rows of this. And then you'd be done. They wouldn't make you do it anymore. Oh, there's now a Trevor NPC. Sorry, Trevor. I don't think we can give you what you're looking for. If I were to reject one of these, I'd probably reject the puzzler. Four more hay bales, and then we are done. So close, but so far. I'm making my way towards the end of the line. And then I turn around, and then I do it again. And then I turn around, and I do it again. Welcome to the most engaging content on the Hypixel network. It is garden farming. On your marks, get set. Break the same blocks for hundreds of hours. Have fun! Almost. Two more hay bales. One more hay bale. Come on. This should be the last row, I think. Bruh. One block over into the other row. Okay. I see how it is. Warp Trapper. Nope, I really don't want to. I would like that though. can now set aside even more tools. And I'll permanently be an end armor until I'm done with the bingo. Three. Yeah, and then all these over here are tier 2s. So there's lots of room for improvement. Uh-oh. Oh. Try to desperately find a raffle now. We're doing that thing again. Okay, I think everyone's here for the raffle, which is about to start on the server, right? Yeah! Let's go! It's gambling time! Let's go gambling! In the child game. Well, the one thing I've learned from the funny Mr. Beast videos is that this is not gambling because there's no cost. It's, I believe it's a sweepstakes would be the term for it. Because I don't have to be providing any sort of like financial consideration. I'm instead opting in with my time, and my time does not make it an illegal lottery. However, if I had to purchase a hypothetical Hypixel chocolate bar, that would be an illegal lottery. That's crazy. I know some legal stuff. I don't, however, know when the raffle box closes, so I don't want to be caught off guard, because the raffle is not, the display for it is not showing up on the top like it usually should. So I'm kind of left in the dark on when I need to get back. Thankfully, I know the route back. I would just need to take the steps there. Okay. I'm getting cyberbullied by somebody who has stats. I'm getting cyberbullied again by some cliched armor dude who has a teleporting sword. Lucky raffle commission. That's crazy. Yeah, Puzzler is still 5 hours out, so I have a little bit of a struggle on my hands in terms of actually getting this stuff done. Alright, hope it works. Nope. Please me, please. Frick. Not a bingo player. Not a bingo player. Nobody's bingo player. Yeah, that was a lot of tickets, and then some random just... Slate Golden Goblin. Yeah, good luck spawning a golden goblin, I guess. I don't know who KAO is, but they are probably not better considering they died to the Star Sentry. I think spotting Star Sentries on a location where an interactive NPC spawns might not have been the best idea. Well, I have completed most of the goals for today. I pivoted from combat because I knew that people wouldn't be around over to farming, and I've got the farming goals done today. The good news is I get to reuse the thumbnail, or at least the Enderman, and the powder for tomorrow. As for what else I'll be doing, I guess I keep the Heartstone, so the only thing that changes is maybe I'll put more Endermen in the thumbnail. I love content creation. Dwarven mines, Star Sentries. Kinda helpful to have those, I guess. As would pickaxe and ice walkers, for example. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Treasure hoarders are fine for now. Still 4. Yeah, that's 20, so that's no longer of interest to me. I'll go kill ice walkers until I hit the requirement for it. And then Spider's Den is probably a good place to go next. If I can get up to 45k combat XP before I unlock the next bestiary milestone, then that gets me a free level essentially. Is there anything else worth going for here? There's probably goblins. I could do more of that. I'm not doing a powder gas, so it's spider's den time. The big cave is probably the go-to option there. Oh, I haven't gotten spider essence yet, have I? Let's handle that now. Some spider essence reward, let's go. Arachne's Keeper is cracked for getting bestiary milestones. Just kill a single one 3 times in a row. So many bestiary milestones. Worth it. Already up to 19. I imagine now it's actually taking a while to get bestiary stuffs. Is that person? I can summon my own Arachne. guess the best answer I can think to give him is I'm strong because of potions. I'm strong because I use my brain. Fifth level up on the keeper. Hell yeah. Make sure that I'm on Grandma Wolf. And I'll have to see here in the spider's den. It'll take a lot of them. None of these are really that easy, except for Spider Jockey. Thankfully, I happen to know where some spider jockeys reside. There'll be another one up here. Okay. Now I think that it's out of reach. exactly the silverfish are, though. There we go. Because the goal is, I guess, this now? I'm starting to be running on fumes, though, when it comes to like what bestiaries I have left to easily claim through. I have the Endermites in the end, I guess, will get me quite a few more. Crystal Hollows, Park. It might be realistic to get one more, but that's just it. It'd be like the last one. And then that would be it. The zombies and the zombie villagers specifically. Yeah, that's manageable. And then loose, no? Graveyard zombie, that counts as separate now. It used to count as private island zombies, but they have separated them now. Chop, chop, chop. Yes, it is worthwhile investing into these. Scheduled reboot. Oh no. Should be able to salvage the armor for extra spider essence. That's why it's worth keeping. Alright, now if I go around mining nodes, I should get lots of endermites. And that's the goal. Fluff up the bestiary. I guess that also makes some money on the side. It's just free bestiary at the moment. And then none of those I'm really going for. Park mobs would probably be next up on line. Yeah, I'm well over 9,000, so I can handle everything in the pits down here. That's double what I've already gotten just to get another tier. So that's probably where we stop. There's also catacombs as a potential option. I'm really struggling for what to do. Definitely should enchant something though, just to get that next level up. I just saw that. Alright, let's find something which can be enchanted. Is there any other enchants I can put on my weapon? Like a high level one? Impaling, perhaps? It's not good enough. What? There we go. And now, if I do daily experiments another day, then I will have earned my place. Find a small hub so there's less competition. Warp castle. Alright, and now $100 dogs, not worth it. Old wolf though, if it keeps respawning. Would be worth it. Maybe 100 dogs is feasible. So then I go down, and I try hitting the one that's up here, but no, it has fallen. And then I hit the one down here. I would climb the stairs now. one up here. Is this still a venture worth pursuing? Now it might not be. Yeah, 20 old wolves is no longer worth going for. Crypt Ghoul could be worth topping up. Level up, and then it should continue to be worth it afterwards. So we're about halfway through. There is still this stuff from the park. It should be feasible to be killed. We're approaching the terminal. I won't have much more bestiaries to crawl through. Ow. Leave me alone. Thing, unless it is suddenly worth it to do crypt ghouls. I should get out of here. No. Okay. So there's Park, Crystal Hollows. Much else besides that. There's the gravel skeletons in the spider's den. And now we're at 40 skeletons. No. There's the rain slimes, but it has to be raining for the rain slimes to be effective. That's quite a bit of bestiaries from this area. I'm happy with that. Share your minis with me, obviously. Why would you? Both of these still kind of make sense to do. The Soul of the Alpha definitely makes sense at the moment to be doing. Leg? Okay. Just probably that guy having some particle effect or whatever. Nah, 25 is no longer worth it. Is that sunsetting Alpha? No, Alpha's still feasible. Dude. Dude! Duh. Okay, well at least I get loot share when that person killed it. No exist. That's crazy. Looking around. Okay, now surely it has to be bad, right? What the frick, dude? Okay, but there's other stuff that I could be doing, clearly. Har. Suffering. No, I'd rather do anything but that. Whoa, a 2x powder. I mean, that's actually kind of good. Let's check the goblin burrows for eggs. Or not eggs, chests. What is this? Ooh, big goblin. Big goblin place. My pearls don't reach that high. Boost, if I do say so myself. And we get the queens done? Wow, I'm just spoiled now. But I want to get the other chests while I'm here. 87 methyl powder is kind of important. Or is that after 2x? That gives me 87. No, none of that. So that's before 2x gets applied to it. So I know that the goblin's queen den is over this way, right? Yeah, that's where the chest is. So if I dig roughly in this direction, swap back and go. I return. Oh wow, Gone with the Wind. That's crazy. Well, there's 2 more chests. If we go to the bingo, we're already done with it. We did it. Great work, team. I didn't even notice that I completed it like ages ago back here. Let's get the chests anyways. Now, the main reason why I'm here is bestiary. And I know where to go. So if I go hub, get my potions, there's 2 main mobs that I can kill, and I'm pretty sure they'll both have low enough kill counts that it's acceptable. So, the first mob is going to be grunts. And these are hard to find. Typically you gotta locate a structure in order to find a good supply of them. Although sometimes these player dug tunnels will have some of them spawned as well. I just need to keep an eye out for name tags. Some structures like this, they don't have typical spawning points. Oh, there's one. So we can kind of see the scaling if I take a look here. 1 of 4. Yes, and if I find a structure, they're going to be renewable, but that's Mines of Devon, which is not good. So we can try taking the other side. Maybe a side tunnel over here. It's not particularly helpful for me. No, because that's just leading me back where I was before. Like, this tunnel's going to lead me to Mines of Devon. Unless I can take a direction like this way. Oh, that's smart. Should be helpful now. I've been poisoned. Oh no. So the goal is simple. It's to get 3, 4, 5 more, I believe. And we get our next combat thing. And then I think past that I'm gonna fuel minions, and that'll be all for tonight. I ended up streaming a little while longer than I intended to, but I got more done than I thought I was gonna get done. So, happy little accidents, I guess. And then hopefully with all this bestiary progress, that reduces the amount of effort that has to be put in by any friend who decides to carry me. can validate that the scaling after I kill the threat. Validate that the scaling is... it's still good. Okay. And back to here. Check the bestiary. Claim the milestone. Swap over to bingo. So, getting that many bestiaries for 50,000, I'm not gonna say that's really worth it. So, of what remains, get Comabat, get Hardstone, and for old time's sake, I have a mining speed boost ready, so I might as well find a location, pop it, and now mining speed boost. I could just sit here idling doing other games, right click to activate mining speed boost, go back to sleeping, but I'm already bored. Another option would be gathering a large amount of cheese and hoping that if I place down enough cheese, it will be an acceptable sacrifice. Well, now that I think about it, every time I swap lobbies, my pickaxe has a 60-second cooldown, which is better than if I didn't swap lobbies at all. Also, I can now actually spend some time getting Mithril Fortune. And then finally, I just want to get the thing. Every minute I'd get 300 hardstone. And how much more do I need? I need like 100... No, let's be generous. Let's say that I need 95,000 divided by 30 or 300. And then divide that by 60. How many hours would it take? 5 hours of manually cycling and waiting. And I guess you could subtract the minion time off of that, but... oh, that is terrible. The actual cooldown time for the pickaxe is like 90 seconds, so there's like a slight cheese you can do. So now I head to the dungeon hub, I'll salvage the spider armor, Yes, very cool. Yes. He just uncomfortably exposition dumps on me. Refuses to elaborate. Allows me to salvage items. Best NPC. Alright, and now let's start with this one. I want to get all of these upgraded and fueled. Becomes very mind off, don't have to pay attention. And then I want to buy out the entire supply of coal as well. All the wood and all of the coal. Close. I should be able to get enough. I might need to do like some manual coal mining for the sake of the minions. Alright, well, that concludes tonight's stream. We are trying our best to get Hardstead. After one day, we've managed to get about 35k. So about 36 per day. Means that it will take us 4 days, so 3 more days worth of Hardstone minion collecting. I don't want to stream and have the stream be either me manually mining Hardstone, 300 a minute, seems kind of boring, or me collecting minions, and then, like, that's the stream. So I'll probably do it offline if I need for highlights, or, like, just, oh, I've claimed the minion, I've gotten Hardstone, very cool, but I'll stream whatever prep I need to do. And then tomorrow, the final thing for this stream is I need Combat 20. And I'm actually closer than I thought I was because of the bestiaries. That's pretty nice to know. In fact, the epic slayer method that I'm going to use is not really... No, it'll still be important, because I'll have at least 200k, maybe even 250k left to acquire, and that would be painful to do through bestiaries alone. So, that's what remains. Thank you to anyone who's watching the VOD, or anyone who's watching the stream. I appreciate you for tuning in. It's not necessarily a Combat 20 day as I mentioned in my description, but it was every other task. Thank you for joining. I will see you tomorrow. I'm not going to promise a time this time, since I started earlier than I said I would. Oops. But I will be on tomorrow. Bye-bye!